Because of undesirable object, your dosa, you get mad, angry, get angry. So aversion, evils occur because undesirable object is the cause of domanassa. And number two, having any one of the 9 grounds of evil. So it's the bottom, see that, right? Having any one of the 9 grounds of evil also will cause domanassa, evil, aversion. This 9 ground of evil, what is that? Number one, the thought that he has done harm to me. He has done harm to me, that's all. This person, he has done harm to me. And then you get mad with him, with that person, And he is doing, you thought that, he is doing harm to me right now. He is doing harm to me. That's why I get mad with him, get angry with him. Domanassa, consciousness arise. And maybe we thought that he will do harm to me in the future. You thought about that, and then you get mad with the someone. It's that he has done harm to me. You think about the past. He is doing harm to me. Think about this present. He will do harm to me in the future. Thought about that, and then we get mad with this domanassa, ill will occur. And number 4, he has done harm to someone dear and precious to me. That person, he has done harm to someone dear, maybe your parent, your relative, your friend, and then it's not do harm to you, to harm to someone dear, someone's your friend, your family, your relative, and then your domanassa occur. Just talking about this, that past. And he thought that he is doing harm to someone dear and precious to me. Right now, that person is just doing harms to someone dear, that's my parent, my relative, my friend, and then you get mad with that person, your ill will occur. And thought that he will do harms to someone dear and precious to me in future. Maybe this person will do something bad in my family, in my relative, in my friend, and then your ill will occur. This also think about the past, the present, and the future. And number 7, he thought that he has conferred benefit to someone I dislike and object to. You have your enemy, the person who does not get along with you, the person you dislike. And if someone confers something to that person, and then you thought that, this person is my enemy, but he has conferred the benefit to him. So you get mad with that person. Think about the past. In the present, so you thought that he is conferring a benefit to someone I dislike and object to. This present is still just take care, just enemies that not get along with me. So think about that and get mad with that person, concerned about the present. And he thought that he will confer a benefit to someone I dislike and object to. So in the future, maybe this person will confer something benefit to the someone I dislike. And next, your ill will occur. That's why the cause of the being dominant ill will to occur, we have two kind of causes, Number one is undesirable object. Number two, having any one of the 9 grounds of ill will. One kind of 9. If you think about that, your ill will occur.
You may have discussed this already in previous weeks, but is there a comparable 9 grounds or more of goodwill?
Or you means besides this 9? Oh yes, opposite, yes. It's good will, yes. Opposite, yeah. Opposite is good will.
Is the exact same?
Yes, it's the same. You say here, this person's it's not harm to me. It's very love me. It take care of me. It's a good will, The opposite is good will, right?
So in other words, the different types of, as you've been saying, if you have a particular object, like if you're asked to go out and work in the yard and it's 120 degrees outside.
Yes.
Particular types of consciousness may arise depending on whether you have goodwill or...
Oh yes. When you're working, it's not depend on goodwill and ill will. Just about concern about the climate, the weather outside. It's depend on this asankarika, sasang, prompted and unprompted. For the goodwill and ill will, it's not concerned about your job, but concerned about your thought. So. Right now, we already studied about sensual sphere consciousness. From now, we will study about Rupa Vajara Chitta, the 15. Right, Rupa Vajara 15. Here, Rupa Vajara Kusala Chitta and Vipaka Chitta, Kriya Chitta, same like the sense sphere consciousness. You have wholesome consciousness, resultant consciousness, and functional consciousness. They have 15. Here we study one by one. This Rupa Vajara Chitta is mostly move about in the 15 form sphere realms. What we study is just now, right? 15 form sphere realms, except mindless being, right? We have Rupa Loka 15. The form sphere realm 15. All this the 15 kind of form sphere consciousness mostly move about in this 15 form sphere realm. To be able to get this consciousness, we have to practice meditation, calm meditation. When we gain jhana, and this consciousness will arrive. No? If we not gain jhana, this consciousness will not arise. Depend on the jhana. So we'll study it one by one to understand. Maybe one day, one of you will experience. So rupa is mean form, right? Vajara, rupa vajara, form sphere. Kusala is mean wholesome citta consciousness. Number one, vitaka, vichara, piti, Sukha Ekagata Sahita Patamajjana. Little hard. Or Sahita, together. Yes, connected. Connected, associated. Like this, the Somanasa Sagata. Sahagata and Sahita meaning the same. Somanasa Sagata, right? Jnana Sambayut. Or even Jnana, Sahagata and Sahita are the same. This means together. Now the meaning Sahita is mean together.
Sahagata and Sahita is the same.
Yes, almost the same. Yes, Sahita, Sagata. Yes, together. So your Vittaka, Vichara, Piti, Sukha, Ekagata, Sahita, Patamajjana. This means the first jhana is the wholesome consciousness together with Vittaka, Vichara, Piti, Sukha, Ekagata. 5 kind of mental factors. After we finish this consciousness, we study about this mental factor one by one. Vittaka here is translated in English, Vittaka, initial application. The bottom, initial application. This the initial application of mind is the direct the mind to the object. We call initial application. Maybe if you read the sutra, discourses, you see it's the Vittaka, but the meanings are different. According to the Abhidhamma, it's the one meaning. According to the discourses, discourse is another one. Different. In Sutra, this Vittaka is used in the sense of thinking or reflection, thought. But in this Abhidhamma, according to Abhidhamma Buddhist philosophy, we translate initial application. Later, I will take one example, to understand clearly. Here, vichara, sustained application. Piti, just enjoy, rapture. This very close meaning, it's not equivalent, but close meanings, joy or rapture. Sukha is happiness. But sukha here is not sukha the way we saw in the rootless consciousness. Sukha concerned about body. Sukha is mean somanasa. This somanasa means somanasa. Pleasure or feeling. This spiritual happiness. This spiritual happiness. Ekakata, one-pointedness of mind. So, if you remember this Vittaka, Vichara, Piti, Sukha, Ekagata meaning, you should understand all this form sphere consciousness. Jhana also very hard to translate in English, directly. The closed meaning we call absorption or absorptive concentration. It's no word equivalent to this jhana. So if you use the term is jhana is the best, jhana. Absorption, absorptive concentration. Here, jhana, we have to understand the meaning of jhana. jhana, you can see page 17. Right? The Bali word jhana is derived from the Bali root ji. The meanings to contemplate and to burn up. We have two meanings. Right? So the jhanas are so called because they closely contemplate the object and because they burn up the adverse states opposed to concentration. That's what we call jhana. We have two meanings. One, closely contemplate the object. Another meaning, they burn out the adverse states opposed to concentration. Just remember these two words. It's enough. For details, to understand this jhana, in chapter 9, we will discuss in detail. Chapter 9, how to develop this jhana calm meditation. We will study later. So maybe all of you know that we have 40 subjects of meditation. Not 40 subjects of meditation. Above the 40 subjects of meditation, 10 kind of meditation, subject of meditation cannot gain jhana. We cannot gain jhana. But 30 kind of meditation we can gain jhana. We'll study later, right? For this jhana, how to develop jhana, how to practice the jhana to gain the jhana. And there's someone, mostly they take example as a casino. We have, you can write in briefly, or what's the 40 kind of meditation, briefly. We have 10 casinas, the object of mental culture, right? Or the object of the meditation, the 10 kasina, and the 10 impurities, the 10 reflections, the 4 illimitable, and the one perception, and the one analysis, and the 4 arupa jhanas. So all we have 40 kind of meditation. Among 40s, just 30 kind of this meditation can gain jhana. So in chapter 9, it's explained about the temperaments. Depend on our temperament, what kind of meditation we have to practice is suitable for us. We'll explain in one by one later. And here, to gain this jhana, if you practice the calm meditation, one kind of one of 30 subject of meditation you can gain this Rupa Vajara Kusala Chitta or Rupa Jhana. Here I would like to give you, for example, there's some meditator, who would like to gain this jhana. What we have to do? We have kasina. Kasina, that's the circle of earth, right? In scripture they mention about that, about one span and 4 fingers. One span is about 18 inches, right? And then it's put in front of you. They just put in front of you. And you just concentrate your mind on this earth. Just say, in Bali they call it Batawi. The English, the earth. Until you familiar with that. And later on, this state is ultimately reached when he is able to visualize the object even with closed eye. Maybe you open your eye and earth. Later you close your eyes, earth. You see the same, right? Even you close your eye, like that you open your eye. It's very clear. This object is very clear. And they call Ogaha in Bali, for this technique will explain later. Now I just would like you to know what kind of object of meditation we practice and we gain this jhana. So after you reach this level, you try to observe your mind on that again and again. On this visualized image. You don't have to look at open your eye, just close your eye. On this visualized image, concentrate on them continuously until it's developed into the called conceptualized image. Conceptualized image. It means conceptualized. It possesses neither color nor form. First we see the form. Now it's no form. It's not color. It's no form, no color. It's just a mode of appearance, very smooth. Very smooth at the time. And then you will gain the first jhana. Vitakka, Vichara, Piti, Sukha, Ekakata. Together with the 5 factors of this jhana will occur, we will gain jhana. When we gain jhana also, there's thought process. We have thought process. When we gain jhana, it's the first bhavanga, first bhavanga. After bhavanga, and Manodara Vachana is the mind adverting consciousness will arise. And then this this we have to study is especially this thought process in the chapter 4. Now in chapter 4, now just briefly, roughly I tell you, they call parikama. Parikama arise. That the term parikama is, it's not straight. Parikama is mean wholesome consciousness arise. They call parikama. Primary as the Parikama arise, and Upachara approximate occur, arising in despair, and then Anuloma adaptation arise in despair, and then Godarabu arise in despair, and then Apana, this is the jhana will occur. So even we practice the meditation, we close to this jhana too, they call upachara, approximate image, We can feel that. Vitaka, vichara, piti. So your mind is, you direct your mind to the object of meditation. And then vichara, just think on them. Keep your mind on them. And piti, you feel rapture, joy. And sukha, happiness. Ekakata, your mind's the pointedness of your mind. You explain about that too, but it's not jhana. Almost very close. But we practice inside vipassana meditation. So if we practice samatha meditation, maybe we can gain jhana too. Depend on our goal, you want jhana or you want to gain magga phala, or depend. So that's the first jhana, wholesome consciousness, together with the vitaka, vichara, piti, sukha, ekakata. This 5 kind of the factor is the mental factors. The mental factor. And you will gain the first jhana. If you gain this first jhana, if you don't lose this your jhana, if you die, you know where you have to go to rebirth. Go to the first jhana here. The first Brahma, number 1, 2, 3, Brahma Loka. The Brahma, but it is the realm of the Brahmas, retinue, or the realm of Brahma ministers, or maybe the realms of Brahma, the great Brahmas. You have to reborn that place. So if you gain this jhana, sometimes if you think about this, this Hinduism, or they think that when they gain jhana, there's the atta, jiva atta, and could associate with the Brahma atta in the Brahma world. It's not very similar, right? When we gain jhana and we die, go to Brahma world, form sphere realm. It's not as a one, This is the same realm, same level, something like that. So according to Buddhism, so after we die, where we have to reborn, to explain, one by one, this 31 of play, depend on our good karma and bad karma. So the first jhana, we have the 5 factors, right? Here, let me study the second jhana, Dutiya jhana. Vichara, number 2 is the vichara, piti, sukha, ekakata, sahita. Dutiya jhana. This jhana is the no vitaka, right? Vitaka is the eliminated. Why? The person who gains the first jhana, he would like to gain the second higher jhana, and then he practices meditation, observe his mind in his object of meditation, and he thinks that vitaka is very close to mental hindrances. So he don't want this vitaka to arise, and then try to practice meditation, and then when he gains the Dutiya jhana, the vitaka is eliminated. So that's why Dutiya jhana is the wholesome consciousness together with vichara, piti, sukha, ekakata. Only 4. And again, this person would like to gain the third jhana, high jhana, and practicing meditation, the same object of meditation. And then he will, and as the Vittaka and Vichara is eliminated, because he thinks that Vichara is to keep his mind on object. It's very close to Vittaka, right? It's close to maybe will fall back in the mental hindrances. And if I don't have this Vittaka, Vichara is maybe good for me. And his practice meditation, and when he gains Tadiya jhana, the third jhana, is the Vittaka and Vichara is eliminated. That's why the third jhana, wholesome consciousness, is together with piti, sukha, ekagata. The still have the piti, rapture, right, joy, sukha, happiness, ekagata, one pointedness of mind. And then he would like to gain the higher jhana and practice meditation, keep going on, continues to practicing, observe his mind on an object, and then he thinks that, piti is dangerous, because piti is interesting, is creating an interest, very close to mental hindrances. And then he eliminated this piti, and then gained the fourth jhana. And then he eliminated this piti, and then gained the fourth jhana. This accompanied by this altogether with the sukha and ekagata. Still have happiness, but no vittaka, no vichara, no piti for the fourth jhana, just sukha and ekagata. As I told you, the sukha is mean bodily happiness, is spiritual happiness, sukha and ekagata. And then he tried to continuous by his meditation, and then he thinks that sukha also is very close to mental hindrances. And then he gained the fifth jhana. And the fifth jhana just together with ubekha ekagata, ubekha ekagata. Ubekha, you know that, right? Neutral feeling, ubekha ekagata. So equanimity, right? Ubekha equanimity and one-pointedness of mind. Again, the five jhana.
Where's that on here? Is it on here?
Oh, no, I explain you later, This means on the plane, when you, okay, I will tell you right now, okay? When you attain the first jhana, if you die, you don't lose your jhana, still, have your jhana, we will go to reborn as the first jhana 3, right? See the left side, right? First jhana 3. If you gain second jhana and third jhana, it's very important. Remember that. If you gain second jhana and third jhana, you will reborn as the Brahma number 4, 5, 6, second jhana plane. Right? If you gain the fourth jhana, you will go to reborn as the third jhana plane, Brahma plane. Right? Third jhana. Okay. When you gain jhana, the fifth jhana, you will reborn as the number 10 and 11. We have Pala and this the realm of the great reward and realm of the mindless being. But you gain the fifth jhana, and also you are anagami, never returners. And then you can go to the pure abode, right? Just number 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. But that realms, the worldling person cannot reborn at that place. Even Sotapanna cannot reborn. Even Sakaragami cannot reborn that place. Just for Anagami and Anagami can reborn this place. That's what we call pure abode. So here I would like to tell you something special here. When we attain just the fifth jhana, our breathing ceases. No breathing. If you attain the fifth jhana, when you sit meditation and you develop, you gain fifth jhana, and then no breathing. The breathing ceases. And also here, the Rupavachara Vipaka Citta. Now, Rupavachara Vipaka Citta. Same as Rupavachara Kusala Citta, are the same. But the first group is a wholesome consciousness. Second group is resultant consciousness, right? Now the third group is functional consciousness. The name's the same, right? The name's the same. This vipaka is resultant consciousness. Means if you gain first jhana, wholesome consciousness, if you reborn as the first jhana plane, your linking consciousness should be number one. Understand that, right? You practice in meditation, you gain the first jhana, just the wholesome consciousness, first jhana. When you die, you will reborn as the Brahma, the first jhana plane. One of just identically, or this wholesome consciousness and resultant consciousness is the same. This the resultant consciousness, you understand, all the Brahmas are linking consciousness. If they gain first jhana, their linking consciousness should be the first jhana and reborn as that plane. If they gain fifth jhana, when they die, their linking consciousness should be in the five resultant consciousness will arise. That's plane. After they die, they don't have to reborn again for Arahant. So, and also we have, maybe you heard about supernormal knowledge. Right? Supernormal knowledge. We have 5 kinds of supernormal knowledge. That level, that consciousness should be understand the fifth jhana. For Buddhajana, worldling person, for Sotapanna, Sakaragami, for Anagami should be number 5, wholesome. This is a form sphere, wholesome consciousness. If this you gain this 5th jhana, you can gain supernormal knowledge. If Arahant should be form sphere, functional consciousness, the 5th jhana for Arahant. And now I would like you to write just the five kinds of supernormal knowledge. Right, number one, various psychic powers. Various psychic powers. You can create many things, right? Various psychic powers. And number two, celestial ear. Celestial ear. You can hear everything. Celestial ear. Number three, discerning others' thoughts. Discerning others' thoughts. I'll explain you later. Number four, reminiscence of past births. Reminiscence of past births. And number five, celestial eye. Celestial eye.
Do you have to come in that order, or can they come in any order?
Oh, anyone. And you can pick up, yes.
So, and is that at the fifth level, or is that at the first jhana?
Yes, who are against the fifth jhana can get this supernormal knowledge.
So at the first jhana, they don't have any of that?
No, should be number five, in the fifth jhana only.
But you don't have to be an arhat to have that.
No. Even Buddha jhana worldly, even you gain fifth jhana, you can experience this supernormal knowledge. Just the various psychic powers, so you can fly through the air. And you can create yourself as the many person, from 1 to 10 to 100 to 500 to 1,000, something like that. There's, in our country, mostly in those times, in those days, the elder monk practicing meditation in the jungle. So the same day, the same time, they said, I used to offer food to the monks, elder monk, come to in our city, in our town. No, at the time we stayed as the Bangkok, something like that. At the same time, this person, we can see them, many places, this psychic power. When you think about somewhere, and then their bodies can appear right there. At the same time, many bodies.
So what makes an arhat is no more craving, no more desire, no more ill will, and no more desire.
Yes.
That's the difference. But so, where would an arhat go here without the jhanas? Where is he on this level without having any of the jhanas? Like if an arhat died,
Yes.
where would he be reborn? Or does he
No reborn. No more reborn. No more suffering. But it's suffering, right? It's to have rebirth again, it's to have suffering. No more suffering. They are pre-nibbana, the enters to the cessation of suffering.
What about like a sotapanna or a
Streamwinder?
Yeah, where would he if he's...
Oh,
He
yeah.
doesn't have any jhanas.
Oh, yes. No, we have to, in chapter 5, we explain about that. We have the 12 people, different people. After they die, where they have to reborn, this 31 play. In chapter 5, we will discuss about that in detail. So various psychic powers, you can go through the air, we can walk on the river, something like that, We can create something special, strange. And celestial ear, so you want to hear what someone's talking about, How far is it? It's matter. You can hear that. What's the gods that is the divine is talking about? What's people who stay in China, in Thailand is talking about? You want to hear what it's talking about? You can hear that. Because celestial ear. And discerning others' thoughts. So this means reading the thoughts of others, what you're thinking about. You know, I can read out of your mind, something like that, you know. This is one kind of supernormal knowledge, to discerning others' thoughts. And reminiscence of past births is meant remembers previous life. Previous life, I am male, I am female, I am rich, I am poor, I am pretty or not ugly, something like that. You know what you are. And back to many existence, you can remember that. If you gain this knowledge. And also, number 5, celestial eye. You want to see her, see heaven, will see someone still overseas, you can see that. Now, what's Roger doing at home? Maybe you can see that, you know. See? So, who wants to gain this supernormal knowledge or higher intellect? We have to practice calm meditation until we gain the 5th jhana. And then we can experience this supernormal knowledge.
How do you spell that?
Calm, or C-A-R-M, C-A-R-M, calm. Calm. C-A-R-M.
So calm.
Yeah, calm. Calm means the samatha, you know. Yeah, we call calm meditation.
Can someone have just like little short, as they grow, connections with this, and then they just last for a little while and disappear? Or does it have to be something that just finally comes all at once?
You mean this fight? All this depend which one you want. You can.
As you grow, like as someone becomes higher and higher in their ability, can this come in little short spurts, or
Oh yes, you can.
Something that one day happens all at once?
No. Yeah, depend on your concentration. If you have good concentration, strong concentration, you can see it's longer. Your concentration is less. Maybe like as we watch the TV, you know, sometimes it's disappear. Yeah, that's why we need to practice again and again, many times, you know, develop this jhana. But if this jhana, you know, fall off as the mental hindrances, your jhana is gone. That's why here we call the burn observed states opposed to concentration is jhana. So you cannot stay like the normal person, you know. So now, jhana, you already know that jhana is closely contemplate on the object. We call jhana. Another one is the burn up. Burn up is the mental hindrances. So what is the mental hindrances? I think we have to understand. Maybe page 18, I think.
So a person could get to the 5th jhana but still have mental hindrances. So
No, because mental hindrances just are far away, temporary. Just temporary. Can come anytime. When you get angry with someone, your jhana is gone. Just anger is the one kind of hindrances, you know. So the story, this you believe or not, I don't know. You know, according to the scripture, they mention about in the Buddha's time of the Buddha, it's the one novice, you know, just fly, go somewhere, you know, fly through the air. And then on the way, he hears the one girl sing song, and he attachment with this the girl song, and this come down the earth. Huh? You see? Just many hindrances. You see? Be careful. Be careful. So, here we have, page 18, right? Opposite of jhana factors. We have to understand that. Even we are practicing meditations, inside Vipassana meditation, we have to be careful, understand this 5 mental hindrances. It's very dangerous for meditator. Vitakka, you see, opposite of tina and metta, sloth and torpor. This means the vitakka is the one kind of factor, mental factor in jhana, right? Vitakka. We call initial application. Opposite tina, metta is sloth and torpor. When you have vitakka, just drags your mind to the object, and the sloth and torpor is not occur, it not appear. Sloth and torpor is, you know that, right? That is, we sleeping, sloth and torpor. When you have good concentration, observe to your object, your sloth and torpor go away. That's why vitakka is opposite of the sloth and torpor. And vichara, sustained application, you keep your mind on this object,